This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Pacers as they play against the Pistons. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Greg, you know what? There's nothing like opening night. In whatever stage, in whatever location, the long wait is finally over.
Yeah, Summer League and the preseason are well and good, but this is when it really counts.
You leave an opening for Billups, and he's going to take advantage of it and exploit it. Very smart play that time by Johnson.
They get it again, and it's Foster finishing it off.
Boy, you got to respect the hustle on the glass right there.
Billups against O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Wallace. No good off the back of the rim. Wallace against Miller. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Billups goes in over Tinsley. Billups, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here's Miller outside. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. So it's the Pistons now. This game against Indiana, the first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Scooped up. And Foster kicks to O'Neal. He's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, Billups. Pass to Wallace. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Rocky situation there for the defender. I mean, it's not easy to stay down on those pump fakes.
Detroit shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Puts it up from 15, and it's Artest missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Billups against Foster. Pass to Hamilton. Now here's Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Foster with the rebound. O'Neal passes to Miller. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Billups, here we go. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Billups has got his second basket of the night.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
O'Neal kicks to Tinsley. Outside Artest. Pass to O'Neal, and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Detroit leading by 3. Now Billups. Hamilton outside. Down low. Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Wallace going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
Miller, no up. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Prince. Wallace with the screen on Miller. Billups dishes to Wallace. Back at 6, and the shot goes in.
It takes a lot of skill to hit that shot and plenty of touch as well.
Tinsley pass to Miller. There's the triple, and the 3-ball is good. Miller's got 6 points.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Pass to Hamilton. Nice move. And Miller with the block. Here's Artest. Here's O'Neal. And he banks in the layup.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his frame and strength to take the hit and still finish the shot.
Outside, Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Pacers with the rebound. Foster's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Indiana shooting their first free throw tonight. The free throw off from O'Neal.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic, big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he recovers it. The second effort, and the shot goes down. He has 6.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
And that's a foul called on Jeff. Foster. That is his first foul of the game. The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Hunter. Looking to end the run. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Outside, Jones. They get it back. Now just kicks to Bender. Over Williamson. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
His smart use of the mid-range. Make him guard every part of the court.
Billups passes to Hunter. Williamson is screen on Artest. Goes up on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Baseline try. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what you love about Billups is that this guy's a winner. A guy his teammates and coaches trust to make the right decision.
And Chauncey Billups drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Harrington. Takes the 3. Drops in the tray.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's Detroit leading by just 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop when the opposing team scores.
The defender overzealous that time.
And you look at the draft this year and the coming years, Clark, a lot more high schoolers are considering making the jump to the pros.
Yeah, you know, and that's always been interesting to me. For some, it's the right move, but for most, that's a significant jump that shouldn't be made. But there is another pathway with the NBA founding the Development League in 2001, and that could give some of these high schoolers who may not be ready for the NBA a chance to gain some additional experience.
And a fast break now for the Pacers. Outside for our test. Pass to Jones. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Pistons, they're shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. To the middle. Here's Okur. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Okur's got his second bucket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Artest, good.
Hey, you don't often see the quick release from Artest, but that time he showed it to you.
Tipped away. Oh, and here comes Anderson all along. And he comes up with the deuce. Harrington's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Here's Atkins. Fade away. Okur, that's good. Okur's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
Making good use of the in-between areas right there. I like how he keeps things simple on the offensive end.
Jones for 3. Hamilton with some nice D. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Williamson finds Wallace. And here is Williamson. Wallace, the pass to Prince. Got a piece of it. Pass to Miller. Hamilton with some nice D.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Wallace is checked in for the Pistons. Billups comes in for Sura. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Billups. Detroit, no good that time either. Hamilton against Miller. On the 3 off target. Miller's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Here's Wallace. Now Harrington grabs the board.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Crozier passes to Bender. There's Miller with the 3. Hands it from downtown. Miller's got 9.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Hamilton outside. Back to Billups. Prince wide open. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Prince has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Tinsley pass to Crozier. Miller outside. Miller with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And it goes down 2 points.
And so cunning on the drive. Hamilton sees an opening and just slashes in there.
Harrington can't get it to go. The Pistons have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Attacking with a very confident jump shot.
Here's Tinsley. No scoring in this one. Out to Miller. They need this. Hits the three-point bomb.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jump.
Prince looking around.
What's the yellow this team?
The Pistons making a change here. Sura's checked in. In the corner, Wallace with it. The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Sura. 1:43 left in the first half of the game. Here's Billups. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And taken away by Wallace. Here's Sura. He's guarded by Harrington. Sura, the pass to Billups. Out to Wallace. Launches a three. Can't get it to fall. He's missed a second after making his first. Indiana trailing here. To the inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
Here's Sura. Tinsley covering. From deep, Billups. It's good from long range. Billups has got 9. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Miller, no up.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Billups with the bucket.
Billups is just one of those guys who has excellent feel for how to handle himself on the court, especially in transition.
Up it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket for Miller.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Look from Wallace. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Harrington. 5 points in the game. Misses the deep three-point attempt. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Tinsley. Hasn't made one yet. Jones from outside. Rebound by Wallace. Pistons shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Hamilton kicks to Wallace. Now here's Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Kicks it out to Prince. And here is Billups. Offensive rebound. Wallace. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Outside, O'Neal. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Hey, at 6'11", with his skill set and strength, O'Neal can be very intimidating inside, and even good defense has a tough time stopping him.
Now here's Billups. 11 points in the game. And he drives in. It's going by Harrington. Miller finds O'Neal. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. And now a three-point Indiana lead.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Now here's Hamilton. Tinsley covering. 5 on the clock. Poked away. And stolen by Miller. Here's Jones. Here's O'Neal. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hamilton. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Hamilton's got 8.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Tinsley with the...
There you go, Tinsley. Wow.
bucket.
And that's why you can't leave anyone open.
Detroit trails by 4. Hamilton kicks to Billups. Inside, here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Miller, no up. And they get it back. Goes up again. O'Neal finds Jones. Indiana moving it around. It's Tinsley. That time on the assist from Jones. Tinsley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers. To the paint. Here's Prince. Wallace dishes to Hamilton. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He cooked him with that.
He's guarded by Billups.
He cooked him with that. Tinsley got handed.
He can convert the free throw.
Tinsley cooked him
They need
there.
to think about doubling him. I mean, if they wait, he could really start scorching them.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their...
Yeah, let's be smart. Be tired. Come on, man. Kenny Anderson ain't here. Take him out, put Fred. Let me put Anthony Johnson in there. He was a shooter. Take him out, put our test back out there. Take him out. Let's see. Jermaine out, put one of the white boys out there. Jonathan Brewer. Jemison Brewer. What he said. 7-2. Scott Pollard. Jonathan Bender was athletic.
Performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Wallace with a screen for Hamilton. 4 on the clock. From outside the arc. And no good that time. Pacers leading by 6. Baseline jumper. They grab their own miss. Bender. And Bender throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
2 points. That one goes. Hamilton's got 6 points in the quarter.
All night he's been recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
Crozier passes to Anderson. Unloads. A shot by Crozier, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Count it.
Well, Anderson, a clever passer, and if a teammate's open, he is looking to deliver.
Pass to Prince. Hamilton outside. We've got 1:48 left in the 3rd. Okur, the screen. Here's Hunter. Detroit, no good that time either. Indiana leading by 8. Here's Bender. And it's
that was nasty. That a rookie. We can put him away, man.
Here's Hunter.
Reggie back out there, hot. Tennessee back out there, hot.
Pass to Billups. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Billups has got 14 points.
Taking advantage of the opportunity to put his range to good use. Billups, very effective from behind the arc.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And for all the things Anderson does well, It's his ball handling that's the most incredible. He honed those skills growing up as a playground legend in New York City.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. Stolen by Anderson. Crozier passes to Anderson. Driving inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Quick and springy and clever. Anderson's not easy to defend.
For Indiana, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. Eldon Campbell, he's checked in for the Pistons. Both free throws good from Anderson. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Billups. Campbell is screen on Johnson. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Billups. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Hunter. Knocked away. Williamson, the pass to Hunter. From deep, Billups. Good on the triple. Billups has got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to... And this is it. Glad to have... along for this 4th and final quarter. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Atkins. Pass to Hamilton. Top of the key. Yep, right through the net. Pacers leading by 6. Johnson left side. Here's our test. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Artest making his case inside.
And, well, Detroit shooting reasonably well, 45%. Williamson, the pass to Atkins. Back to Williamson. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. Covered by Artest. Atkins misses. And Indiana shooting pretty well, 46% from the floor. Bender. A three-pointer, no good. Detroit trails by 8. Hamilton, the pass to Fultz. Here's Atkins. He's covered by Anderson. Hamilton outside. Stolen by Artest. Got it. Good job.
Wow, good hustle.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Now the Pistons with it. Here's Atkins. Hamilton right side. Pass to Campbell. Bender with the rebound. Bender's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks, David. And he gets the bucket. Harrington's got the lead up to 12 now for Indiana.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just spanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And stolen by Miller. Now the Pacers moving it up.
Keep going.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. O'Neal gets to Harrington. Buries the long jumper. And the Pacers lead by 15.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Give it up.
Indiana moving the ball away. From 15 feet away. Rebound by the Pistons. Prince has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hamilton kicks to Hunter. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Miller. Jumps up, and it's Miller with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Billups against Miller. Pass to Hamilton. That's tipped. Stolen by Tinsley. Here's our test. From deep. That one falls off Tinsley's feet. Tinsley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Artest looked comfortable letting it fly. He's more than serviceable from the three-point line.
It's Prince on the wing. They need this one. Detroit, no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, you got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Billups with the ball. Prince outside. Here's Hamilton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
Pacers leading by 20. Tinsley dishes to our test over Prince. Out to Miller from the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Wallace has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hamilton the pass to Billups. Wallace with a screen for Billups. Down low.
Stay right there. Stay right there.
Wallace
Stay right
misses.
there.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that late.
Miller
Look at Reggie getting up like that.
And going down
That was
here,
nasty
you have to
shit.
stop the ball before it can get
Damn, that was nasty. That was nasty.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
That was nasty as shit.
Pass to Wallace. Beyond the arc. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Indiana. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. O'Neal, no good. And, well, Detroit shooting not great, 40% for the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it will go down as their first official win of the new year.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Outside, Billups. Hamilton kicks to Prince. Hits it from three-point range. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 20-7 run. Got that one up quick.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Hamilton. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
You know, the fact that Chauncey Billups is such a great decision maker is why you want him running your club from the point guard spot.
For three, Harrington. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Here's Atkins. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
That was nasty. Box score. Reggie had 19. He has 5 threes. Jazz had 13. Yeah, had double-double. 12, that's about right. Jansen had a good game. 8, 5, Bender, 6, Kenny Anderson at 5. Damn, I played realistic as hell. That was realistic as fuck. Them numbers were real. Rev had a dub. 17 and 9, that's about right. 7 for 4, 6. Rasheed would have had more than that. But we beat his ass up. We beat him up. Yes, we shot 49%, 35 from 3. They shot 43 and 41. We was killing them on the rebounds. We had 13, 23. We had 9 steals and 5 blocks. Wow. And we had held them to 14 points in the third quarter, 11 in the fourth. We dogged them second half. We turned that shit up.